Hi everyone, this is Steve Wee from HFA Asia. It's our Facebook Live moments again, and today we are doing it very special because everyone knows that today is actually a lockdown, and I kind of do it in my house instead. And it's the first day of today is the first day of the movement control order, and you know what? I'm getting very bored already. Even it's on the first day itself. Now I come in earlier. Let's wait for more people to come in, and then we definitely will start on this part of Facebook Live. This is very special because we are talking about the lockdown. What can we do about that? We are going to be discuss it on a different perspective, and definitely different aspect of life, and of course we'll be sharing how HFA Asia's tips on how to build relationship at this tricky moment, right? So I hope that you all will enjoy it, and please remember to like, comment, and share this Facebook Live so that more people can find out more about how HFA Asia's and our audience, in order to able to let people find out more about lockdown. How can we go about doing it? How can we, it's very important topic that we are going to discuss today. And this topic is called lockdowns, what to do next. A lot of people are not really prepared for it, and in fact, surprisingly, I kind of predicted it over the weekends. Me and my team was having our team meetings on the Monday morning itself, and we were saying that, okay, we need to prepare for a lot of things, and let us postpone all our events and move on, and all of you stay back and things like that. And I never thought that night itself, on the Monday night, is the announcement of this lockdown. I'm so glad that me and my team actually did our meetings much earlier, because then on the Tuesday itself we can actually take some time off to do our own personal things. Well, I guess our structure is a little bit more straightforward, but a lot of companies may not have these so straightforward of getting solving it over one day itself. Okay, let me turn on my Facebook Live on my laptop and wait for more people to come in. Hi Arisu, how are you? Are you still in KL or Singapore? Just maybe you can share something. Are you still in KL or Singapore? Thanks for always supporting us. Let me see. Okay, good. Now, got it. So let's see who is watching now. Okay, Hans. Hi Hans, how are you? Are you get bored already at home now? Now, please feel free, because today we are going to discuss about this lockdown and how are we going to move about it. Now, if you are in the house, can you please type hi so that I know that you're around? Just say hi. Just type hi, and hi Marissa, thanks for joining. Hi Hans, how are you doing? This is a very tricky time. I hope that we can all discuss about this topic a little bit together, and definitely I'll be touched on this particular Facebook Live. I'm going to touch on two parts. Now, the first part is we are going to touch on how does it affect us emotionally, financially, economically, and socially. And the part two is how are we going to build a relationship building this round, and how are we going forward in terms of our HFA Asia plan. So I'm going to discuss this. Hi Larissa, thanks for watching. How have you been? I think this is a very good time for you to spend with your boy also, right? Hi Alicia, hi. Can you just type hi? Now, very good. And please help me to like, comment, and share this Facebook Live so that more people will see it. As you can see, now behind is the setting of my living room, right? So my family is in Malacca, so I didn't move. I didn't kind of like go back home to spend it with them. So I'm by myself, and I feel like today is the first day I'm getting a little bit bored, but I'm getting a hang of it because it's a very good opportunity for us to reflect a little bit of what we are doing and how to re-strategize it moving forward. Hi Marcus, thank you for watching. Say y'all, just say yo, good. And just for your information, there is a bit of lagging, and the lagging will be around 20 seconds. So definitely I will be able to read whatever that you are typing, and then we can discuss whatever the topic that we want. Now let's go into this. For the safety of our members, clients and staff, we are High Fly Asia temporarily close our premises till 1st April 2020. Now, definitely this COVID-19 is affecting a lot of people's day-to-day life. Now, instead of sitting around complaining and wishing things will be better, I guess a lot of times we can actually use these times to upgrade ourselves. Definitely upgrade in what way? I guess that moment of reading up, re-strategizing, having a master plan on how you can actually move on from here is very important, because these 2 weeks is damn precious for you to do that. Now, even though you don't upgrade yourself, it's very good time for you to relax a little bit. Spend quality times with your family, right? And definitely later part, I'm going to share with you that how are you going to even build relationship online. Because the time is very tricky, that this period of time is where a lot of filtering process is going on, you know. The after effect, we will held it in 2 weeks time. And the after effect itself, it will be, you know, we will feel it. But let me tell you, the only way to solve this is being positive, right? No matter what, I guess being positive is the only solution here. Like today, I was like, browsing through my social media. I can't help it, but most of the posting are all blaming other people, complaining this, complaining that. I feel, frankly speaking, our government has done a very, very good measure to be doing the lockdown. But give them some time to get things sorted out. They are not perfect. We are not perfect. Everyone is not perfect. We are working on it. There's no point of finding out who is at fault now, who is the one that having a virus or things like that. Because the only issue here now is how do we able to contain it. So the social distancing is the key here. So spend lesser time outside. In fact, I find out that some of my friends are still working and still go back to office. And then I kind of tell them that it's not right, and I feel is it just do our part by spending our time at home, okay, so that all these virus things will be settled in no time. Like I always say, right, whether it's sickness, whether it's virus, whether it's mishap, unless it happened to you, right, or the people around you, you won't feel that the importance of preventing it. But let me tell you, this thing is getting serious. Do our parts and make sure that we do not help to make the virus even more spread out, right? And if you have friends that is doing negative postings and labeling postings, maybe subtly just message them and tell them that let us spread more positivity at this point of time. We need to get hold ourselves. We need to be stay together and fight this together. And this is the time that the Team Malaysia needs to be strong. I feel that it's very important, and let's do it the right way. Yeah, okay. And I kind of prepared some content about what I'm going to say today. So if you like the content, please like, comment, and share this Facebook Live so that more people actually can see this Facebook Live. Hi Danish. Now, thank you for watching. Say hi. Now, so who else is in the house? Like, let me take a look. So very good. Okay, let's go through. I want to touch on a topic called self-centered. Now, self-centered is what I've been saying in my class again and again. And the self-centered is what? Self-centered is in our human DNA. You can't run away from it. We take care of ourselves more than other people. We all know about that. That's a fact of life. But let me tell you, at this, we are living in a society that by being self-centered would never help us to do, never help us to build a lot of relationship building. Why? Because self-centered, people can sense it straight away whether you're self-centered or not. I give you an example, right? Like 2 days ago, before the lockdown, I was in the lift. I was in the lift to my office, and there were two guys in my lift. And two guys in my lift will say that. These two guys say, you know what? The government needs to put on the picture of the people that got this COVID-19. It means put their face on the website so that we know who is it and we can avoid them. I feel that this is very not right at all, because I feel that how can you see, it's not you. Unless it happened to you, then you realize that all the attention that is coming to you is very unnecessary. So when you say other people, right, so easy to say that he should be doing this, she should be doing that, now this country should be doing that. So I feel that we should stop judging, stop being so self-centered about taking care of ourselves first, right? And how do you do that? How do you overcome the self-centered? Be mindful. That's number one point. Be mindful. At the moment that you are thinking only for yourself, please be mindful that is it appropriate at this moment that you are being self-centered? Now, how to overcome that? The easy way is have big love, right? Now, the big love goes this way. In like let's say I was like stocking up a little bit because my house really do not have any food, so I was stocking up in a supermarket, and I find that in One Mall Kara, the supermarket and the people there are very, very nice. In fact, they kind of let the old people go first, they queue up, they kind of like help each other to push their cart. And I like this kind of like kindness and big heart is going around. Of course, I also heard from some of my friends that in other parts of KL, people are, snatching things and things like that. So I feel that all these things, we can avoid it by having a little bit big heart, because like big heart and love and kindness can help us to go through this obstacle very easily. Yeah? Okay. Ernie in the house. Hi, Ernie. Hi, Diane. Diane's watching. So, Roy. Hi, Roy. So Roy, I was just talking on WhatsApp with him just minutes before I start this Facebook Live, and he is like converting all his corporate training into online, and we are sharing on the platform or the software that we can actually use it. In fact, now is a very good time for you to embrace doing things online. We are quite blessed that before all these things happened, we already started to do Facebook Live. We started to do all these online content. I find that it's very important to do this. I guess there's quite a lot of things that we can learn from the China lockdown too, because the China lockdown kind of teach us that embracing technology and embracing online is not it's not an option anymore. It's a necessity. Now, if you're able to do that, you are able to make the way out of whatever situations you are. Hi Daniel, how are you? How is Daniel is from Indonesia? He's based in Indonesia. How is the Indonesia's situations now? I heard it's also quite tricky. Definitely it's not a lockdown yet. Hi Ken, thank you for watching. Let's go into the part one of today's Facebook Live. Now the part one, I'm going to touch on 4 parts. Is emotionally, how does it affect us? Financially, economically, and also socially. Yeah, okay, so let us go through these 4 areas of things that can be affecting us. Hi Ivy, thank you for watching. Just say hi. How to overcome, right? Be mindful, that's very well. And then every time when I share something, my team will be posting it on the message, the main room, and you can actually look through it, and if you want to copy the notes out of it. Now let's talk about emotionally. In fact, Monday night when they announced it, Winnie, Vincent is in the house. Hi Vincent, and Winnie is in the house. Hi Datin. On the Monday evening night when they announced it, I was chatting with Datin. I say, I'm a little bit worried. I'm really scared because I don't know what is going to happen. In fact, Datin said that, okay, calm down, everything will be cool. Just do your part to stock up a little bit of your necessity because your house don't have anything. And she said, everything should be okay. It's not a total lockdown. You can walk around. And she kind of gave me assurance that things will be fine because she is very, very, very close to me. And this is what we meant by pillar of support, pillar of strength. At this moment of trying moment, we need a lot of pillar of strengths. We need people to support us and share with us what are the things that we can do in overcoming all this, right? Hi Darren, thank you for joining us. Now, emotionally, I don't know how to react because sometimes I would share that my emotion is quite mixed emotion because the after effect is not here yet. We are at a lockdown, so these 2 weeks, a lot of reflection is going on. And I kind of feel a little bit sad because I have a lot of my events need to be postponed. But at the same time, behind the sadness, I feel grateful also because I feel that we are not that bad in terms of containing all these virus, and definitely none of my loved one or my family members are in danger of this COVID-19, and I count my blessing for that. So here itself, emotionally, I will call grateful. I think grateful will be the word. Grateful that we are able to contain this together. Grateful that we are able to have some times to reflect a little bit and see what is the meaning of relationship now. Grateful that we know who is important now in our life, and grateful that we are able to re-strategize ourselves again. Let me tell you, re-strategizing is very, very important. It's not easy, but you need to do it because the time is ticking. So this period of time, these 2 weeks, feel free if you want to talk to me, or feel free you want to talk to any of our members. Okay, let us strategize together. I see for you, you see for me, and then we kind of like do it together, what to do next. In fact, next week I already kind of fixed a couple of teleconference together with some of our members to talk about how are we going to overcome these situations a little bit. Thank you Ernie, duduk rumah dengan Abang Steve. Titus Tiong, how are you? Are you in KK? So thanks for watching. Okay, so Datin Winnie say, stay strong and be good and stay at home. Definitely, we are going to do that. Now, emotionally, I really share. It's mixed, but comes with gratefulness. I feel that gratefulness is very important. Count our blessings that we are able to still doing what we can, what we do on a daily basis, definitely. And in fact, please also spread positivity as much as possible because it's very important. Now let's talk about financially. Now financially is very tricky also because now these 2 weeks, it means there's no revenue coming in, and we are still have to pay our overhead. I somehow already kind of plan it ahead. That's why we have a bit of buffer to last us, for a couple of months. Even though we don't do anything, but it's not about that. Also, it's about like how can we start to generate revenue in a different way, right? So because this is the time that we think out of the box and becomes a little bit innovative, creative, to think out of the box on how you can actually be a little bit creative in terms of the way you generate revenue. Of course, High Flyer Asia has our plans already, which later I'm going to share with you what are our plans for this year itself. And if you are keen, definitely feel free to PM me, and we can work things out together. Now, financially, always remember something called buffer. The buffer is very important, and please also let your clients, your colleagues, your staff to be more, to be more understanding about this period of times. Like me and my teams, I kind of assure them things will be okay, but at the same time, ask them to be have a bit of empathy about the whole situations. We'll go through it together as a team. Okay. Hi, Florinda. Thanks for joining us. You know we're having a lockdown here, so that's why I have to do it at my house. Hi, Wilson. Thank you for watching. Now, financially, we'll talk about it. I always say it's a buffer and think out of the box to start generating revenue from different resources, right? In fact, very good chance that I'm going to promote even my Brand Yourself book again, because this is a very good opportunity for us to rebrand ourselves. Now, all the part of things that we always wanted to do, I think it's time for us to do that. Now, re-strategize. Maybe it's time to, for those who have my book already, maybe you can take it out again and read it again. For those who don't have, you can PM us so that you can buy online and we can send it to you so that you can start brand yourself again or rebrand yourself again for the upcoming period of time that we are going through. Yeah. Hi Kevin, thanks for watching. Please can you help me by like, comment, and share this Facebook Live, please? Because when you can able to share so that more people will able to see this, please help us. Please help me to do it, and I will appreciate it very much. And today I'm going to choose one lucky person that helped me to share. I'm going to give you my Brand Yourself book. Okay, so if you like that, please help me to share it. I'm going to give you a personalized autographed copy of my Brand Yourself book. Yeah. Now we talk about emotionally, we talk about financially. Let us talk about economically. Now, economically, I feel is very, very tricky because you know that at the end of the day, it's like how we have a new government, and also we also have this COVID-19 going on, and the stagnant of the rest of other countries and things like that. And it's kind of I was having lunch with Trey Ling the other day, and I was thinking that economically is very tricky, very hard to predict actually, frankly speaking. Now, but doesn't mean that they don't have arises of opportunity, because we always say that when things get complicated, where there's opportunity that arises from there. In fact, for High Flyer, we kind of like nail down a couple of opportunities that we can see, and I'm going to share with you later. I feel it's all about brainstorming together and see how we can actually find an opportunity out of these tricky situations. And let me tell you, the best way to solve this period of time is actually working together. Working closely together, helping each other, I feel is the solutions to overcoming this period of time. Now, it's no more about you do your own things, I'm doing my own things. Let us see how we can actually collaborate and kind of like help each other with our resources in order to strengthen it and help us to get more revenue coming in from other parts of other ways of doing business. Yeah, we have Datin Cindy on the house also. Hi Datin. Now, economically, I feel like I say it's very tricky. At the same time, there's a vast opportunity. All we need to do is think out of the box a little bit and go around that and find that opportunity that arises. But sometimes when you're just thinking you're alone only, is very tricky. You need to actually brainstorm with other people. You can use a lot of apps on your phone to do the brainstorming. And if you need to brainstorm with me, I'm very free. Please feel free to PM me and block my time. I'm more than happy to brainstorm together with you. Yeah, working together is the key here. And I'm going to strategize it for all High Fire Asia members to start working together, help each other to go through this period of obstacle. Yeah. We have Duncan joining us. Hi, Duncan. Now, socially has become distancing, right? Because that's why it's called social distance is going around. Unless you are staying with your family, you are hanging out with your family now. Most of the time, this period of time, we are not able to see each other. But saying that doesn't mean that we cannot build relationship. This is a very good opportunity for you to start building relationship with each other, right? You have phone, you have voice calling, you have teleconference, you have messages. Start messaging people and start showing your concern, showing your love. I think also helping each other with whatever resources that you have. I think that socially we can actually overcome it a little bit. My family is not with me. My family, some of them are in Subang, and my brothers are in their own home, and of course my parents are in Malacca itself. And I give them my courtesy call. I really ask them to stay at home, and sometimes I wish I'm actually by their side at this moment, but we do our best. I think we don't want people to travel so much interstate. I understand that, and I feel that we can go around it, give them a call. I'm giving a call. I just gave them a call yesterday and asked them how are they and asked them to stock up. So socially has changed. I know that I mentioned a lot in my class that relationship building has to do face-to-face all the time, but it's better that we do not it's better. I mean, if we cannot do face-to-face, the next best is actually online, right? So that's why we need to do that. Now, James is in the house, CJ in the house. Hi, everybody in the house. If you're in the house, can you give me a hi, please? Hi to me. And I know that you all are still watching it. We are discussing about lockdown, how it affects us. If you have any suggestions on how it's affecting you, emotionally, financially, economically and socially, please share with us, how are you coping up with that? And I will be sharing, if I can read all your comments, I will be sharing with the rest. CJ is watching. CJ, you always have a lot of content and strategy. Share with us some tips that we can do it. Hi Sylvia, thank you for watching. Now Sarah is at the house, Alvin is at the house also. Hi everyone. So share with us how are you coping up with this movement control order. How is your first day like? Now if you can share with me, I'm more than happy to be reading it and definitely share back with the rest of other people. Yeah, okay, so now for the part 1 itself, we have finished it. It's emotionally, financially, economy. I think these are the 4 areas that highly affected us on the very big basis. Yeah. So I'm more than happy to be discussing with you all on these 4 areas. If you really need to, just PM me and I can discuss with you on that. Yeah. Now, are you all still? Sui is in the house, right? Okay, if you're in the house, can you please say hi, please? Hi, Alvin. Hi, are you being a good boy, staying at home, right? Hi, Sui, definitely. Hi, Sui. How is the condition in Kuching now? Now, you probably want to share with us a little bit about how is the situation there. Hi, Ernie, definitely. So, if you're in the house, please say hi to me and definitely share with me more about how are you coping up with this lockdown, and so that we all can learn from it. We have Wilson's in the house, Melissa in the house. Hi everyone. So it's because I'm squatting down and my leg is feeling a bit pain, but definitely I just move around, that will be good. Now, let us go into part 2. Now I will still be reading your comment. Work from home now, definitely Alvin. Yeah, how is it now? Is it affecting? I think it's affect quite a bit. So are you doing anything, differently to make sure that things still move around? Yeah. Hi Diane. Yeah. So let me read about this. Now, CJ say it has been amazing, and then taking the time to rest properly for the last few months. So today I purposely give myself the opportunity to just do nothing, to rest, to go for the amazing, because CJ, you have been working so hard, bringing Playground to be the best boutique gym in Malaysia, in KL itself. So I feel that at this moment of time, you're also very blessed. You're going to be a daddy soon. I think so good that you spend these 2 weeks with your wife, with your family, and preparing to be the new dad. Alright, so if those who know CJ, maybe you want to congrats him. He's going to be a dad real soon, and I'm very happy for you. Can't wait to see. I cannot believe that you are a father soon also. Yeah, and let's go into the part 2 of today Facebook Live is on relationship building. Now, please, before I go into that part, please help me to like, comment, and share this Facebook Live, and I will appreciate it very much. Sui just posed, and Kuching is rather quiet in town. Pharmacy is still running as usual because Sui is a pharmacist. At the meantime, we are trying to give value and educate the public, office, and online on COVID-19 and hygiene. Very good, very good. So please keep it up, Sui. You are the frontliner in terms of the health part, and I hope that you will help us to. We appreciate your help in helping our Malaysians to contain this COVID-19. Now Diane say it's very great time to have family bonding. I think it's a very you have kids at home, and I guess it's been long time that you have really have these because moments together. Yeah, so that is very good. And we have Dato KK Chua here. Hi Dato, how are you? Now Alvin say factory shutdown is a big loss, but please follow the rules. Definitely, I feel the financial loss, we can sense it, but we do our part to be socially to contain this COVID-19 first, and then we re-strategize and move forward and see how we can actually make back whatever that we have lost. Now we talk about this relationship building. I mentioned a lot of times, right? I mentioned a lot of times that network is your net worth. But when do we leverage our network the most? Do you know that is it good time that we leverage our network the most, or bad time? The answer is during the bad times that we will need to leverage on our network. Now we have Daniel from Korea, South Korea. How is South Korea going on? Hi. Now, I say that is during the tough times that we activate our network. Now, network easy to say, but how many of you can convert network into a net worth, right? Most of the time during the good times, we are building a transactional relationship. Transactional relationship is like you give money and they give you products. Now, this relationship will be very, very much tricky at this moment of time, because after these 2 weeks, there will be a lot of filtering going on. What kind of filtering? There will be people will be minusing, maybe cut costs, cut supplier, cut this, cut that, and that itself is they will always see who will be the one that they need to filter out or cut. If your relationship with your client is not strong, very high chances that you are the ones that is going to be cut. So in this case itself, it's still not too late for us to start building good relationship building. Of course, a bit too late, but better than nothing, right? You can better take these 2 times to start going through all your list of the people that you really think that might help you to go through this tough time. Now we have Brian in the house. Brian is very amazing, has been supporting us for all our media support. And he say, united we stand, divided we fall, quote by Abraham Lincoln. It is true. Now is the time for us to stand and work together as a team. We are Malaysia team. We need to solve this together. Now Marcus Liu is in the house. Hi Marcus. Marcus say, please don't cut me from contact. I should say that, please don't cut me from contact, yeah? Now, go through all your lists. Go through all your lists and make sure all the lists, contacts, connections that you have, please start building it and make sure that it becomes stronger back. How do you do that? Give them a call, courtesy call, kind call, message, or even posting, email, comment. All these things can help. You can use all the time in these 2 weeks to do that, yeah? Tony is in the house, and definitely the tough time is filtering, right? So if you don't want to be filtered out, it's time to start building relationship online because you cannot do face-to-face. So we need to do that. Ernie say, please don't cut me from your contacts. It's quite hard because it's stated here that you are my top fan. Normally top fan, I will never cut away, yeah? Okay, so let us talk about High Fly Asia. Now, High Fly Asia home, we already do our whole year plan. I discussed with my team, I discussed with Datin, and we'll make the decisions that this year itself, we are going to still hold on to 2 big events. The 2 big events will be at the end of 3rd quarter or beginning of 4th quarter. We'll put it all at the year end. The 2 big events will be High Flyer Award, Malaysia, which we're still going to be held, but it's going to be postponed to 3rd quarter of the year or 4th quarter of the year. So it's either in the month of September, October, November. So we will update you on that. And definitely, if once the COVID-19 is a bit more stable, we also will be doing our High Flyer Asia Global Networking Experience in Cambodia, Phnom Penh. Because earlier on, we're supposed to do that in February, but we move it into, we have to postpone it because of the COVID-19. Definitely, if everything is settled, we are going to do that in the last quarter of the year. And if you are keen to explore Phnom Penh, please feel free to register yourself once we fix the date. Marcus say, learn more relationship building. Thank you very much. I think you are one of my most proud students that I ever groomed, because I think you have mastered it so well, and now you already have your own platform and you're doing so well, and I'm very proud. Until now, I'm also tell a lot of people that I'm so proud that you are my student, and I managed to groom you very nicely, that you can maneuver yourself so well in the society nowadays. And when I say this again, I'm so proud of you. Okay, Stephanie, thanks for watching. Can you just say hi? You are in the chat room. So I will say we kind of maintain 2 events. There is High Fly Award, which is on the High Fly Award Malaysia, and also this High Flyer Global Networking Experience in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, once the COVID-19 is a little bit more stable or been solved the issue. The rest of our events all will be postponed to 2021. Yeah, and this year itself, we will still maintain a Facebook Live. We are doing every week, every Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Actively, we will be, after this lockdown, we will be getting 1 or 2 guests, VIP guests, that is going to come on my Facebook Live to share various topics regarding High Fly Asia, relationship building, globalizations, and all these topics. And if you are keen to be my guest, please feel free to PM me so that I'm aware that you are interested and I can put you into the next available slots starting from April onwards. And we're also going to be introduced one more project. It's called High Fly Asia Crossover. Now crossover is we are going to cross over with brands. There are two brands that is already fixed that we are going to do a crossover. We are going to do one is crossover is with Evian Water by Jocom, and another crossover we are doing with Caribou. This crossover, our intention is very simple, is for us to leverage on each other platform to pump each other to a greater height. I guess this is a very good way for us to move forward and to leverage on the online platform to help each other and use our resources database to support each other. Now, Brian said this, like Dati Winnie always say this, your network is your net worth. Totally true, but not many people can convert their network into net worth. It's all boils down to how close you are in your relationship, right? Be mindful, relationship is very important. And if you find that in early days you have forgot about building relationship, only building transactional, maybe it's time for you to re-strategize and start to look at each one of the people around you as a relationship. In this case itself, your ecosystem will be very, very stable, because at no time, this tough time, if they want to filter, they will not filter you out first because they have a relationship with you. So I always say a lot of times, please be mindful about relationship building because this is very important. Now, let us see in the audience, is there any things that you like me to touch on? Because today's Facebook Live is pretty short and sweet because it's all going to talk about lockdown. What are we going to do about that? Definitely we have touched on the part one, which is emotionally, financially, economically, socially, how it affects us, and I share my parts. And the part two, it will be on relationship building is very important now because after the 2 weeks, there will be a lot of filtering process going on. There's a lot of cost cutting, there's a lot of staff cutting. If you do not have relationship building, you will be filtered away. So start doing that because that is very important. I have May in the house. Thank you for watching for all the way from Penang. And definitely I also share that High Fly Asia have our plan that we maintain 2 big events. This year there's only High Fly Award Malaysia and also Phnom Penh Global Networking Experience. And we're launching one new project. It's called High Fly Asia Crossover. So this crossover is with brands, and we'll be announcing the details very soon. If you are keen to be working together with us, definitely I'm more than happy to talk to you a little bit more about this. Remember, at this moment of time, it's all about teamwork. It's about Malaysia teams. Let us support each other. And definitely, it's about working together. And please don't forget about social distancing, right? So please, if you no need to go outside or need to hang out or don't do all that, stay home and be good and start. If you have my book, if you don't have book to read, please go and take back. Those who have my book, go and take the book and read again. How to brand yourself, how to rebrand yourself. And those who are keen to buy a copy of my book, please feel free to PM me and I'll give you the link. I will send the copy to you. Now these 2 weeks is a good time for you to brand yourself and to rebrand yourself. I myself is doing that. I'm re-strategizing. There's no choice. We are hustler. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a hustler. You need to re-strategize. It's not the end of the world, right? So all we need to do is how can we do better in this tough time, in this period of time. Hi Nippon, hi Yvonne, you're watching. Now, of course, Brian is saying, I heard police will take serious action for people that do not stay home and still go kopitiam. And that is known as Operation COVID-19. I also heard about that. So please stay safe and do your best in order to Team Malaysia to contain this COVID-19. Okay, so here I thank you very much. So indeed, Brian have said about this this operation COVID-19. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have seen it, but if you are not outside, you probably would not see that. We have Sandra watching. So, okay, and now, any questions would you like to ask me regarding about this lockdown or anything we'll do? If you want, please feel free to ask me any questions. I'm more than happy to answer you while we still have a little bit of time. If not, I will have to share that today's session is a short one. I think a lot of people are still embracing the whole social distancing, the whole movement control order. Now I say, if you like, please feel free to PM me, and I'm more than happy to discuss or brainstorm with you on what to do, on how can we do this a little bit better. Cherry say Tagalog. I'm so sorry I cannot do Tagalog. Definitely I think you can do a little translations. Okay, and so if you do not have any questions, normally that is the case. I will definitely call it the end of these sessions, and this movement control order, this is the first day, and I hope that we do our part to go through all the rest of 13 days. Pretty much next week I will be doing this again. We will be announcing the topic very soon. There will be other part of my house. I think slowly you will kind of like see every part of my house already, and you can kind of figure out how does my house look like. And you are free, very very free. Please feel free to call me and talk to me. I'm more than happy to discuss with you or talk to you. And if not, please take good care of yourself. We have Pen Coach from Cambodia who's just joined me. Hi Pen Coach, how is your situation in Cambodia now? I hope that everything is good there. Now we just have to pray and make sure everyone is good. Just be God, stay home. Cherry say that. To all the guys, thank you for watching, thank you for participating. I will see you next Wednesday, 9 o'clock, okay, same time, next Wednesday, and we will be discussing a topic that I'm going to announce very soon. Let me do a little bit of study. What are the topics that we will be talking more in terms of next week, and what people wants to discuss a little bit on this. And other than that, thank you very much. Please be safe and do our part. Social distancing, don't be naughty, don't go around roaming. We'll fight together as a team, and after these 2 weeks, let us go full force after we rebrand and after we re-strategize. Brian, take care of yourself, and bye bye. Bye Sui, bye everyone, take care, good night everyone, have a good night.